Welcome back out to the Collapsing Corner Store project on a delightful February day. It's going to be like 72 degrees Fahrenheit today. That's not bad. So, last time we were here, we carried on with the second floor, and we have unfortunately used up all of the subfloor panels that are up there. So, Muscles Senior and Muscles Junior have to walk into things and carry some more panels up there. But we are finally going to get the LVL beams in up here. I promise. We really are going to do that right after they get some more of these panels up. They're sitting back there. We'll also work on putting the ledger in. And then, before we finish this up here, we may actually start on some of the walls on the second floor. We'll see how that works out. I don't know. It's kind of whatever sounds fun. Putting subfloor panels down gets boring after a little while, and we need like 50 of them total. So, yep, that's the plan. Stan. I said Stan, not Sam. Yeah, that's the plan, Sam. There you go. So, I'm just gonna lay out the right spot for the LVLs up here, make sure they're even on both sides, and we're also going to take advantage of this pocket in the wall here from an early heating system. They had ductwork running up there originally. That's one of the cooler things I've ever seen in a building. Haven't seen a built into the brick heating system before. Usually it would have been radiators, but they had forced air originally, I suppose. Because that is original. So we are able to, well, we can get direct bearing under the stud wall, but with 20 feet it extends into the wall a little. So we're actually going to get more 2x4s in there and kind of use that for our bearing points on this side. And then we'll have to build a stud pack on this side to carry the load, which again, that stud wall bears direct onto the foundation. So nice and easy. I like it when it's like that. So we'll get some measurements here, I guess. Well, we got a little window repair going on over here, and I'm sure we'll... You know, I threw away a piece that size.
Wait a minute, I gotta go find one.
Okay. There may be a piece downstairs, but I threw away a piece that size yesterday.
Look at
All right, don't lose your measurement.
I won't.
Anyway, got the last piece of the wall strip here. We got a little filler we'll have before the LVLs, but the 8-footer broke on that, so that worked out nicely. I just gooped it up, so lower it down, nail it off, and besides that short little piece, we'll be changing directions, so if our straight line runs into something at this point, it really doesn't matter after this because that's as far as we need to get with the long side along the long wall. Oh, that looks maybe a little wide, but wide is better than narrow. Kind of like they teach you in the CPR class. More force in the compressions is better than not enough. Because the person's already dead. I may get demonetized because I just said dead. The person's already unalive. Got that? Got that? Okay. Just don't send that screw through the glass.
I'm not. That's why I'm moving it over a little bit.
Yeah. It's a shame this wasn't boarded up when it was like 10 degrees in here. Fahrenheit. It's actually like 65 degrees Fahrenheit right now. It's absurdly nice for mid-February.
Now I have to get a rear window too.
I don't know if I'd trust screwing into whatever...
No, I'm not. I'm looking for something.
Whatever that is, I would go more full size. Except I may need that, so.
What's holding that in?
Yeah, I don't either. I'm not gonna lean on it. Okay, I gotta get this down before the adhesive cures. Kind of impressive that that was holding itself up, but it's not doing us much good. Oh, I'm slightly cheating. Perfect. Pro tip before I nail off the rest of this, don't nail so close to the edge that you put your nails through the groove. It makes it really hard to get the tongue back in that way. Alright. Well, somebody's still creating back there, but next sheet falls on a full sheet also. That's nice. So we'll have more than half a sheet to get out to the LVLs. That's fine. That works out nicely. That'll tie it together. All good and firm. Something like that. Jumped over to this sheet. Had a damaged groove, so perfect for the outside where we're cutting that off anyway. So it just needs a little bit of leverage. It went in most of the way. It's great. It's great down here.
It's great, yeah.
Just needs maybe just a little bit at your end. But it's pretty close.
It pulled this end out though.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's sliding on the... As much as that doesn't want to slide sometimes, it does reduce the coefficient of friction somewhat. But that looks good all along.
Whole length?
I think you're good, yeah. All right. Now we need some nails. Are you not happy with that?
I don't like that corner there.
Okay, well then just nail this end and it'll rotate around and I mean, I'm happy even if you're not happy, but I'll be happier if you're happy. And I do enjoy when my measuring and cuts work perfectly the first time around, and that is a nice, that is as close as we will get to the wall and still be able to get it in place. So I'll take that. All right, nail time. Tow truck is towing that van with a chain instead of using a tow truck to tow it. I don't know what's going on, but I hope it has brakes. That's quite the operation. Next piece of subfloor right here, and fits without needing a trim. So that's nice. We'll have to adhesive that up, and that'll get us the rest of the way here, I think. And we got our beam spots marked. Need a little bit of cleanup here. It is going to get into this wall just barely, because we're not going to trim them down. So I think to get them to swing in, I'm probably going to need to knock out that.
This part here?
Yeah. I'm just thinking maybe we could always wait and see, because some of those are headed through. Why don't we just wait and see?
Yeah, that one is.
Yeah, we can break them off if we need to. Well, we may need to anyway. We need to measure 7 inches over from that mark. Yeah, to see if it fits. It's gonna be close. Yeah, just get your 2 hands. It's a shame I don't have a tape measure up here, because I could do it from right here. I'll blow that off though.
Yeah, but I got to get a tape first.
Yeah, so it'll extend slightly into that wall, which won't hurt for bearing purposes. It will extend the full brick over there like we talked about. Alright, I wasn't sure how it was actually going to work out. Sometimes, despite your best efforts, you get on a slightly different straight line when you go around something like that, but that looks like it's right on. So, cool stuff. We can jump to here. And we should have, yep, well, brick's slightly worse for wear, but that's how it broke off. So that is ready. I don't know if, I think you're out. Oh, it jammed up. I don't know if we are ready for the beam, but we kind of got to do it. We can only put it off so long. The funny thing about the 4 LVLs is they're not heavier. They're actually slightly lighter than the 2x12 floor joists. So it's not actually a big deal.
What's wrong? You on the wrong side?
No, you didn't drop the things.
What?
You didn't rock the damn ladder. Trying to kill me.
That's.
Hold on tight.
Flip around or yeah.
What do you do? That's not, hold this. Just hold it.
Well, I gotta get a ladder to hold it.
Yeah, I couldn't get it transferred. I can move the ladder over.
Ladder open. You ever did it?
Yeah. Here, let me go up and I can get it over.
Is there a brick there?
Yeah, it sticks out.
Alright.
Okay. I gotta move this ladder over so I don't have to.
They aren't as bad as the other ones, are they? They're just waxy or
It's just more awkward, I feel.
they're waxy
I don't know
feel.
why.
It's that waxy feel.
Well, they're a little wider. But the wax is a weird feeling.
Eh.
Alright. It's not gonna go any further than that.
Okay.
That's the ladder. Move this one. Let me keep it here just in case you.
I'm gonna go up above it.
You know, you gotta go with this now. Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna get under it.
The next one may not fit as easy.
Yeah, we might run into trouble.
Yeah, but it's see all the way over. You
Take
can go,
yours.
you can go back
Yours
to
all the way back.
push it back to the no this way to the
That way,
that
that's
one.
what I'm doing, Dave.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you do both at the same time.
No.
I didn't think so.
There we go.
What?
There's a whole glob of wax on the end of this.
Oh.
It's terrible.
Then he doesn't have to worry about it sliding out of his hands.
I'm gonna get away from it. I don't want to fall and hit me. Alright, rose up. Good. The last one is gonna be hard to get up there. Now don't go that way with it. You're gonna pull it back.
Oh, crap. Dave, can I get a tapping device?
Still gonna find one. Nobody use your hammer hands?
That hurts.
What about Hammerhead? Oh, it's not Shark Week.
I don't think I can, I don't think I have enough brain cells to spare on that one.
Shark Week?
Ruh-roh. This one's crowned the other way.
How can it be crowned?
How?
Oh, LVLs often have a bit of a crown.
You want to connect the screw to hold it in place?
Yeah, just push them together like that, screw them,
Yeah.
and then it'll be easier to shift the whole pack if you need to.
Well, it should be good. And if I'm not, it's all Dave's fault.
Yeah. Well,
Here's some.
we'll end up having to shift all three of them back to get the fourth in.
I'm just gonna have to beat it with a hammer
Yeah.
over.
Oh, that's fine. It'll.
But you'll have them screwed together.
Yeah.
Over.
Got the screw. They take a while to get started.
You want to pull the scaffold back over?
What?
Want to pull the scaffold back over?
Because you gotta screw that together. This is what it should be too. I'm hitting doors. There we go.
So as you can see, we're using the pneumatic on the LVLs because the density, this nailer drives in way better than the battery. You gotta follow up and hammer them all in on the battery nailer. So we had two here when we were doing both blocking and subfloor. More productive to just go ahead and use it. How about two of us just...
You're gonna have to slide both sides anyway.
There we go.
Yeah, see, you can do the same thing out here
That's all we
too.
got.
Yeah, and that's plenty. Well, just start nailing it and then.
Yeah, when you go as far as you can.
Yeah, then when I
Don't
can't,
move the
yeah.
scaffold over.
Yeah.
Do the same
Cool.
thing.
Let's
Take
take
seven
seven.
with the wheels. Get this out there.
He's gonna have to show me.
He wants to move it. Yeah, yeah. So let hit you in the face.
No, I never wondered. I know exactly why.
Yeah, that's why we prefer the battery nailer. The compressor makes noise. But the pneumatic nailer is lighter. That's one benefit.
A lot of these nails didn't drive a lot still, though.
Yeah, you'll probably have to hammer a lot of them. It's just the density of the LVLs is tough, which is good. That's what we want.
Let me turn off the compressor right now.
Brrr.
No, the woodpecker.
Yeah.
Because that's like 30. I think he's wrong where he's at.
There we go.
I like that little bit of noise there. Does that help?
It helps so much.
Alright, let me reset. Now, how I have to go to make it go over?
Oh, baby.
That answers that question.
Now, don't go that way. You're going too far.
Yeah.
No, but we gotta get it shifted back.
No, I meant the beam's got, whole beam's got to come forward.
I know. There we go. But barely on mine.
Oh, barely on mine.
Oh, it was in the break. It won't go any further.
I can just smash with the camera hands and it'll go away, right?
Yeah.
And he's got to get his head stuck between him and
Maybe
again.
those 3 screws in that inlet, or one of the inlets.
Don't screw this on yet. Let me move mine back.
Okay. Or
That's it's a bit back.
Get yours back.
Alright, I'm good.
Alright, you want some screws?
that screw.
What? I gotta get him some
Right.
screws. I know,
Yeah,
I gotta
I
get
want
him
some
some screws
screws
now.
too.
Because he doesn't have any screws. Well, I gotta go get some more. Here,
Well, sorry to do that.
How about one?
Oh, thanks.
You can start with that. He took them all.
He
Those
would.
were my 3 screws to start with.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they were.
I dibs them.
I brought them over here.
Oh, just because he bought them makes it.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Here, just want a couple for right now, because then we gotta get the scaffold back. Screw it.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
He didn't hit anything.
No, I hit the screw behind it. I need a screw. It fell all the way down the hole.
One or two?
I'll give you 2. Just for funsies. Oh, no, it's right there.
He doesn't have any screws, and he throws them all over the place.
Well, I'm gonna put a screw up the bottom.
Yeah.
That sounds painful.
No, I'm gonna do that too.
You got enough?
I have.
Yeah, play it bounce a little bit when you nail it.
There we go. It was just croaking for a second. Croaking.
Croaking?
Just dying.
Now you want to
Don't kill it. I'll screw up whatever I want.
I didn't put the brakes on yet.
I'm playing the floor.
Is that where you want it?
That'll work right now. Just lock it.
The rack, so.
Yeah, I know, I gotta straighten them out. No, not straight.
Thanks, buddy.
Hell.
Bucko.
All right, those two could handle nailing off that without me. Well, you did. So I came up here. Got another. I don't know what's going on down there. Uh-oh. I got another panel down and cut to size. I just can't. I really can't leave them alone. All right, adhesive and nails. I'll just do this myself. No, that's a stupid idea. Well, headed in on a nice foggy day, and it's a lot foggier than the camera makes it appear, but not nearly as dense as it was earlier. And we got a chance of severe storms, kind of mid-morning, 10 to noon, so, well, I guess we'll see what the day holds for us. But we got those LVLs up yesterday, so maybe a little easier today on the work side of things. That would be nice. And a few videos back I showed the demolition site here just underway, and well, they're really chomping in. I started the day with a visit from the owner of the window factory, measuring up some of these spaces to start getting an idea of cost. Knocking some plaster for that sheet. And got a sheet down over here. And then we can get, since we're going to change directions, we can run out to the beam here and get all of this. We don't need to leave it with a stagger, so might as well get all of that done. And I talked to the project manager. They're gonna get the masons that are over working on another building to come over here and point up behind where we're gonna put the ledger. Now's the chance, only chance to get that tightened up ever again, hopefully. So might as well take the, realistically, an hour or two to get that fixed up. And then we'll drill that in, but in the meantime, since I don't think we'll have any trouble finishing the subfloor today, because that's not really a whole lot of sheets, we can start framing out walls up here. So I think, well, actually before that, we gotta pull all the window trim. But that said, we'll frame out all of the exterior, I think, and then come in and snap out the interior, because as is usually the case with a project like this, the plans are good. Actually, we have really great plans on this project from the architect, but you can only do so much before the demolition crew fully comes through and things get rebuilt. So field verify, so we will make the important things work. Like the bathroom in the back has to line up correctly to fit a tub. So if that means slightly shrinking maybe the kitchen next to it, that is the way to go. So we'll get the exterior up, then we'll know what we're really working off of and get everything figured out. But first, I need to put a little bit of a rip on that sheet before I can go in. It's been about 4 inches off. We'll see if that continues. And it looks like we're gonna get a little bit of rain and non-severe storms in the next hour-ish coming in from the west. Severe weather looks to stick to Illinois at this point, which granted is only a mile away from here over the Mississippi River, but far enough for our purposes. So yeah, slightly turbulent skies over the crumbling corner store, and it's darker than the camera makes it appear. That's the window discussion for that building over there. And, well, came off pretty clean. A little bit of plaster pickup. This, we actually opened this window. It still operated pretty well, although that upper sash looks like it's got some issues. So we'll see how much of a plaster mess we can make. But I really don't know why the demo guys didn't pull all that off. I guess it was just an oversight, I guess. There's nothing particularly special about this trim because it's used in so many buildings around here. You can get it stock at the local mill shops and those rosettes as well. So it'll all be replaced because it'll have, the dimensions will be slightly different with the different windows, and it would cost more to strip it and start over because it's just painted wood. Oh no, it broke in half. That rosette's anchored in there better than most things in this building.
It is.
There we go. Uh-oh, I hear we're gonna get a plaster lanch.
Maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
Look at the cute dog with the raincoat on. Aw, so sweet. It's getting dark in here. I'm scared. Well, this is kind of a funny piece. Rip out for the chimney, and then just a little bit back. The way it worked out landed on the joist. So hopefully it fits. I always like when I get the custom cuts on the first shot. And clean up, everybody, everywhere.
That's all we do.
Clean up, everybody, do your share. It's finally actually raining harder. Well, no specific requirement on overlap on the beam here, so I just chose half and half. That'll be fine. If this will slide off, it's not cut. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that the other way, maybe. Sorry for poor video quality. There we go. There. I didn't want to drop the whole thing. Alright, just get that lined up nicely. So we'll just keep this line, which should run straight across, as long as our layout was correct. And then we can finish this up. Alright, getting a bunch more down because we need the floor to be able to get to the windows. All stripped off there. So we won't be able to get to the furthest front window, yet at least. Well, now you done did it. And we took a load of trash out of here over to the other job. There we go. That's one window almost done already. So, next sheet will be about 64 inches based on that. And then we'll should get a full sheet or close to full, and then just a little ripper again. So, almost there.
One down, couple to go. 3 to go. Can't do that one yet. No floor.
Gonna need a jetpack to do the third.
Yeah.
Alright, that's mostly full sheet for a little while at least. And it started raining again. It's not supposed to be raining this afternoon. Oh well. Good thing we're inside. And the guy from the dispersing company that takes pictures every couple weeks just came by. Got all our proof that we have done the work that we're billing for. That's good. Helps us keep the lights on. Although, not keeping any lights on here, there are no lights.
Yeah, but we got electric.
Yeah, at least we got that. The electric company showed up across the street yesterday to try to connect that, and they realized that there's no way to get the wire from the pole to where the weather heads are on the side of the building. So they're gonna realize they need to set another pole. So who knows when they'll be back for the crumbling corner store's electric. And that can's getting low. It looks like we're gonna have just enough to get this finished, and I'll have to pick up another can for the front whenever we get to that. The mason just stopped by again, actually, to remeasure what they're gonna have them tuck point up here. I guess he forgot to take notes when he came by. So that'll hold us up there for a week, maybe.
No.
Yep, half that. And then we'll need one more wee little piece. Cut it off one of those scraps over there. Don't step backward.
I wasn't planning on that.
That's good. All right. So this was test fit, and it did fit.
You get our hands started on goop.
That's on you if you do. Well, literally, it's on you. There we go, and then just... Oh, that actually slid in really nice. Look at that. It's funny how some sheets slide in so easy. You don't even need to pry on it. It's in. Some sheets go in so easy, and others, you fight them the whole way. All right. Well, nails. How did it end up all the way over here? Who did that? All right, that last piece should be about 16 1/8 inches, because these two were, and hey, turns out if you pull your layout correctly, it all works out really nicely for a straight line.
It's almost like that.
Yeah, well, look at that. Look at that, nice. Last piece, sort of. For 5 to 7 business days. And another window clear. One more to go in a moment. That small project, the 3 came off, so put a little extra goop on there. There we go. Not in violation anymore. Alright, I've unloaded everything already, but just driving it over to this 40-yarder. We've shown this previously. Demo work is pretty much finished up in there. I think they got a few days. I know they're pulling some floor joists, so there'll be framing work. Eventually. Architecture's not done yet at all. Not even started. But this really is a great block face here. Oh, well, I took the trash run over. We're assembling this big stud pack here to carry the beam load down to the foundation. It looks a little loose, honestly, but that's fine. There's plenty of support there. So, plumber's probably gonna want to put something through there. Yeah, we'll just drill a 3-inch hole through there. It's fine. I do it all the time. That's what he told us. That's what he told us next door when he drilled through a 3-inch hole through the jack and the king stud. Oh, it's fine. I do it all the time. Yeah, we know.
That should be enough to hold it.
I heard a plumber say one time, plumbers do that because plumbers that have no integrity don't care about integrity or something like that. I think I butchered. I think I butchered the quote, but I think you guys can get the idea. Yeah, they don't care about the integrity of the structure because they have no integrity. Yeah, whatever. Storms did end up firing off over in Illinois. They're about 25 miles southeast of here, give or take. Not a threat here, and I don't actually know if they're at severe levels, but somebody's getting some rain and lightning and thunder at the very least. You can see them there as well. So, you know, February. Severe storms can certainly happen around here, especially because it's 70-something degrees and there's a cool front moving through. But pretty skies. Remember, this is a weather appreciation channel masquerading as a construction, renovation, DIY, historic preservation channel. Well, look at that. All the subfloor that runs east to west is down and secured and ready to go. Looks pretty good. Nice straight lines. Everything went pretty well. We apparently did a good job of getting our layout square, because like I showed before, it ended up really nicely on that beam. We didn't have any wonky cuts or things like we've had in some of the other buildings that there was just no way to get them square. It is what it is sometimes. So, like I said, we're probably going to have a little bit of a wait. The masons did come by and look at this a couple times, but they may be a couple days out, so that's not a big deal. We will just start framing walls back here. But that'll be on the next episode. Out of time for today, but thanks for rebuilding with us. If you haven't already done so, we'd super duper appreciate a like and a subscription. If you also like to leave a comment, we're always happy to hear what people have to say. It can be pretty entertaining sometimes even. So again, thanks for watching, and we will see you guys back out here on the next video at the collapsing corner store that thankfully really doesn't have any collapse left.